You got the win, but it's definitely a game of two halves. What are your reflections on that one?
Yeah, look, I think the first half was great. And I think we're starting to play more consistently like that. I think the girls definitely have we have a brand new team. So, I think coming into the season, like the way we play is, like you have to make reads, you have to make a lot of good decisions and actually see what's happening out there. We're big on spacing and that sort of thing. And, I think early in the season when you got a new group, it takes a while for some of those things to sink in and the players to, for it to become habitual, I suppose. And I think we're starting to get there. And the first half was a reflection of that. Second half, coming out of the locker room or whatever happened, obviously Morris had that injury, which I hope that she's okay. But I felt like once we kind of got the bigs out of the game and, we're playing against the smalls like the whole time, we really struggled with that. We've played a few teams now, and probably if you're playing against us, the small ball has hurt us at times. And so we probably need to do a better job of our execution when teams do go small and still be able to play our style of basketball, whether they're switching pick and rolls or dropping or trapping us or whatever they're trying to do. And I think we just lost our way a bit. We had a lot of turnovers in the second half, and probably just weren't as sharp as what we could have been.
I think it's fair to say two of the key assignments would have been Kayla George and Shanice Swain.
Yeah.
How do you rate the performance against those two players?
Oh, look, I think like Swain's a great player. She had 40 points today. And honestly, like we were up by sort of 20-ish points, I think, and we let her get a couple of good looks and things in the second half. And, probably if we played them again, we might adjust slightly differently. But, our goal was to win the game. So if we're doing a good job of keeping everybody else quiet, and I felt like we did a great job with Kayla overall. I felt like we did a really good job with their other, like Celeste Taylor, Talia Tapea, their perimeter shooters we did a good job with. And, if Swain's going for 40, but we've done a great job on everyone else and we win the game, then that's what we're here to do. So, credit to her. She had a phenomenal game and hit some really, really good shots. And, that's the elite level offensive talent that she is. But, we're really happy to get out of there with a win and move on to our next game.
Courtney, what do you take out of it?
Out of the game? Yeah, I think kind of like you said, I think anytime a player kind of has 40 points against you, but you get the win, like you kind of take the lesson with that. And I think kind of as we go into the back end and we play players kind of like Amy Atwell and shooters like that, I think we can definitely take some lessons from this. But I think anytime we can get a win at home, I think it's good.
Quick turnaround, obviously, again, back here on Saturday and facing Geelong as well. What do you, I guess, look to tighten up, improve, change in that quick turnaround?
Yeah, look, I think it will be similar. I think Geelong will play similar to what we saw in the second half. Extreme physicality. They'll switch a lot of stuff. Chris likes to trap every now and then with pick and rolls and that sort of thing. So I'm sure they'll double down on the post or do whatever they're doing with that as well. And I think for us, it's going to be a good chance to, adjust some of the things we probably could have done better in the second half today. So, every game I think for us is a learning opportunity. We've got a very young team. I think Saffron and Abby are doing a tremendous job, but I think they'll learn a lot from that as well, like managing games when we have a lead, managing games when teams make a run. So I think it's just another great chance to work on some of that. And another team that's coming in desperate to win. So we're going to have to play at our best in order to be able to get a win. And, I'm sure we've got some sore and tired bodies right now, so we'll recover and probably have a light session on Friday. And then hopefully come in and play some good basketball on Saturday.
The new CEO was in the house. Do you think the club put on a good show for a Wednesday night?
Oh, I think so. I think Wednesday nights are tough, and I don't know what our attendance was, but still around 2,000, I think. So, Sam does a great job, and the girls in the office do a great job, I think, of like promoting our team. And obviously, we have such great fan base and support. So, I think if it's Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever, people will come out and watch. And I have no doubt that they'd be impressed with what we've done up here.
Woody, massive turnover in the off season. Obviously, you're still here, but are you proud to see where the team, you're pretty much final secured, where the team is now?
Yeah, I think it's really cool to kind of see, like, we've had a lot of changeover in the last 5 years, but kind of the identity of the Fires stayed the same throughout it. And I think that's a lot of credit to Shannon, a lot of credit to Sam and the administration, even all the fans that come to the game. I think we just kind of want to play a particular way here, and I think you've kind of seen that throughout the years. And I think this team in particular has done a really great job of buying into that, and that's a credit to a lot of people's character. I think it's just like Shannon asked us to come in here and work really hard, and I think everyone's taken on that challenge, and I think hopefully you can see that in the back end of the year.